This is your weekend edition. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network as we round out the month of January and kick off the new month. So many of you on the weekend been getting in the habit of turning on our 24/7 weather stream and watching on TV. Love it. Open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network, our first and only streaming network for New England, always at onedegreeoutside.live. And you can access it right on our free weather app as well. And of course, you get everything on the app, the interactive radar, 14-day hourly forecast. Send us pictures and your reports. Thousands of 5-star reviews, and it's free. You're going to love it. Give it a download. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather in the App Store and Google Play. Here's the setup this weekend. Area of low pressure developing off the Carolina coastline this afternoon on Saturday will pass south and east of New England, undergo rapid intensification here as it does so. We are on the northwest fringe of the snow shield. Wind going to pick up as well for the south shore of the Cape. The farther inland you are, this is no impact here as we're farther removed from the storm center. Notice some lingering clouds as we head into the start of next week. So let's zoom in here. It's a cold start again. I feel like a broken record here. It's just been this Arctic air mass in place. We do get a little bit of moderation by this afternoon. Single digits, that's it in northern New England, but into the lower teens for far southern New England. We may hit 20 in a couple spots, particularly on Cape Cod. Notice a few building clouds, and then some clouds come in and fill in off the ocean with that northeast wind. So right around midnight, we get some scattered snow showers filling in for the South Shore, back down to Cape Cod. They will be scattered and kind of come and go before the steadier snow shield fills in pre-dawn tomorrow for southern Bristol, Plymouth County. Then notice it does expand across southern Rhode Island. Real sharp cutoff on the northwest side. So yeah, you may get a couple flurries north and west of that, but the steadier snow is pretty much confined to Cape Cod with some of the bands lifting up through the South Shore over the course of Sunday, late morning and afternoon. And then that's it. It pulls away, cold air behind it. We're already sub-zero in parts of far northern and western New England behind the storm. So accumulations, it's a few flakes here, yes, that fly from eastern Essex County back down in and around the city of Boston, but no big impact here. We may get a coating to an inch in and around Weymouth, back down through Providence, down through the south coast, but then it's 1 to 2 on the South Shore with some of that ocean effect coming in and enhancing things, with 2 to 4 on Cape Cod. Can't rule out a few locally higher totals somewhere like Chatham or maybe the east side of Nantucket, closest to the storm center, where you get some of the steadier bands of snow over the course of Sunday afternoon to early evening especially. Let's talk wind because it will mean some blowing and drifting snow in those areas. Notice Sunday morning, that wind out of the northeast. For northern New England, it's about 5 to 15 miles per hour. A few higher gusts here in the summits, but great ski day. If you want to be bundled up and layered up, you're good to go. Some 35 mile per hour gusts on the South Shore. Keep in mind, the near blizzard conditions are gusts 35 miles per hour or greater. So particularly for Cape Cod and closest to the storm center, we do get some gusts that peak over the course of Sunday midday through early evening that go 40 to 55 miles per hour, and can't rule out a gust higher than that on Nantucket that may go 60, 65 briefly here. Notice the wind too shifting out of the north, and then on the backside of the storm out of the northwest by the time we get to Sunday late evening and overnight, with many areas gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. So not a damaging wind, but adding that bite to the air. Wind gusts will ease lower than 40 miles per hour by the time we get to early on Monday, and then it stays relatively breezy behind the storm to kick off next week. So some pockets of outages possible, particularly on Cape Cod because of that, and it's really going to build the wave action too. Notice through the day today, Saturday, really not much going on. We get 1 foot seas, but it really ramps up by the time we get to tomorrow morning along the south coast, 4 to 6 foot seas. And look at this. If I play things through Sunday afternoon, we're talking 12 to 18 foot seas here from Browns Bank back down to the Great South Channel. Offshore seas build even more than that by Sunday evening and night. Near shore, we're talking 7 to 12 foot seas, that wind shifting around. So bottom line, astronomical high tides with the full moon this weekend does mean the midday, midnight, and the midday high tides. So Sunday through Monday will feature some pockets of minor coastal flooding. Notice even by the time we get to Monday early, still some 20-foot seas offshore, and then those seas will gradually ease after that on the backside of the storm. No big weather concerns in terms of wave action by the time we get to Monday, late Monday and into Tuesday near shore. High temperatures, teens and 20s will do it. And again, when you factor in the wind today, it's not a whole lot of it, but it's just as cold. It does add a bite. So it's still feeling like about 2 to 10 below zero in far northern New England, and then 5 to 10 in southern New England, teens on the Cape. Again, overnight, We're talking about the wind chill dropping to about 10 to 15 below zero in the coldest spots. Highs on Sunday, teens and 20s. That wind again ramping up over the course of the morning and afternoon. Sunday night behind the storm. Another shot of cold air coming in. Teens for most spots in southern and eastern New England, but we dropped to near zero in far northern New England and western New England included in that as well, with the wind gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. So the predicted wind chill does go sub-zero for most of us Sunday night. High temperatures on Monday, well, this will feel a little bit better. Lower 30s, so near but seasonable levels, but still slightly cooler than average. 20s in far northern New England. What does all of this mean for ski country? It's great. We've got some great snow in many areas, and as long as you're dressed appropriately and you're layered up and bundled up, you're good to go. Snowsports.onedegreeoutside.com for our discussions, of course, and the daily updating maps. All New England resorts and snowmobile clubs on there. Wind chill, snow forecast, travel forecast, and more. That's a part of our 1 Degree Outside enthusiast membership. And we've got 4 membership levels to choose from to get more exclusive content and help support our mission. We appreciate it. Membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.